So you have this beautiful Leica X-T5, Sony GR3 or Fuji M11 on your shelf and you don't know what to do with it because all your photos seem to scream, "Delete me, we are not worthy of any megabyte on this SD card." Well, there is a solution. I guess in the US it's called Priceless, here in Germany it's called Kleinanzeigen. Just sell it and buy lots of alcohol to forget this phase of your life when you thought you could be a photographer. How on earth could you think that? Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. No, stop. Of course, I was joking. At first, you have talent. If you wouldn't have visual talent, you wouldn't have made the decision to buy a camera for the purpose of doing street photography. Then it's very often that street photographers are more introverted, overthinking characters who tend to criticize themselves. A lot sometimes. So now is the time to let it go. Breathe in and say, every photo is a good photo. Now breathe out. Nah, that's rubbish. That's also rubbish, sorry. But there is a way to get more self-confident and make better photos with your Hasselblad X100 Mark VI or any other camera. So let's get into it. Everyone has been a beginner in street photography, or maybe still is. And you may know that our biggest enemy is not the guy on the street attacking you or the police hunting you down, but most of the time it's your anxiety of things happening which really rarely happen. Over the last years, while shooting every week 2 to 3 times, I made only 1 to 2 bad experiences. But it doesn't make any sense when I'm telling you you don't have to worry, you have to experience it yourself. And I'm not talking only about the worries of being approached after you took a photo of a stranger. I'm also talking about the fear of not being able to make good photos. And because of that, you should try, as a first step of making progress in your street photography journey, to shoot blindly. So just close your eyes while shooting so that it doesn't matter what photos you make. And if they're bad, you could always say, well, I didn't see it. No, that's nonsense, of course, once again. By shooting blindly, I mean you should not check your photos for maybe 1 to 2 months. Buy a bunch of these SD cards with lots of gigabytes because you won't delete any photos during this time. Turn out your LCD screen and just shoot in automatic mode without looking at the results. If you're not sure about the technical aspects, check the photos after your first photo walk, but then leave them untouched and unseen. But while shooting blindly, you maybe want to learn to see. Well, does this sound like a cliché sentence in a Korean B-movie from the 90s? A bit, I guess. So, you're doing your regular photo walks without chimping or thinking of how your photos may have turned out. When the weather is not so inviting to take a stroll with your camera, take some time to visit photo exhibitions, watch documentaries about your favorite photographers, or learn seeing like a photographer by looking through their photo books. And watch the best YouTube channels about street photography. These are, in my opinion, the best channels you should check out. Oh, and mine is also not too bad, I guess. If you want to hang around and talk about street photography, consider subscribing. Well, by getting that visual overflow through watching films about photography, learning from photo books and exhibitions, you'll see that something is slowly changing. You will see that every photo has already been taken and you're simply too late in the game. But there is this thing called eBay, you know. Sorry for my daily pessimistic seconds. Again, of course not. What is really changing is the way you photograph when you're walking around with your camera. You will slowly see how your self-confidence grows to get closer when making photos of strangers. You will have a better instinct for good composition than you had a few weeks ago. Suddenly there will be a day when you think, maybe I'm not so talentless as I thought. I should check my photos right now. This moment could be after 6 weeks or after 2 or 3 months. Now that your anxiety about running into problems photographing strangers and being talentless is slowly fading. It's time for the next phase. Now it's time to look at your results of the last few weeks. Scroll through your SD cards on your computer, put all the photos that are heading at least a bit into the direction of the photos you like into one folder. Curate a small collection of about 30 to 50 photos you don't completely dislike. This is kind of the essence of your photo walks of the last few weeks. Now here comes the important step. Look for somebody who is doing photography for a while. This could be a friend, a relative, or maybe a professional photographer you need to pay. Send him or her these photos and ask for their personal opinion and what you could improve. Ask for some advice via email, or why not do a photo walk together if you are living close. Now it's time to combine all these 3 steps. When you're shooting, try not to look at your photos until you're home, cause that's the best way to miss good shots and get distracted, like when you are suddenly smelling fresh roasted coffee. Oh, that's better now. So try to stay focused and visit more photo exhibitions each week, or take your time to browse through one of your favorite photo books. Then write down what you like about the photos you've seen and what you can learn from them for your next camera walk. There are great little apps for this. Every 2 or 3 walks, meet up with another friendly photographer and become better by talking about each other's work. Well, if you're still feeling talentless after doing all this, then I think there is no solution at all. I'm sorry. No, of course it is. When in doubt, shoot every day. This is the drill from now on, alright? Hope this helps, and always remember, the next good shot is just around the corner. Happy shooting, and I think this video about being invisible on the street could be also interesting for you. See you there.